I really was not expecting this Hall of Heroes this month, guys. July Hall of Heroes is the Dark Blade Dancer. I wonder if Comptos feels a little bit guilty about the bounce patch. They're like, let's give everyone a Dark Blade Dancer. This way they forget a little bit about the bounce patch. It's keep going, Comptos. It's starting to work. Keep going. Let's see what we can get out of him, right? So this is another one that you guys might want, like, especially if you have like the Light Blade Dancer. You might want to get extra pieces from here. So the strategy, I always like to mention the strategy here. And by the way, guys, do this. If you know people that are taking a break from Summoners, oh, this is the trick, isn't it? I was going to say, if you know people that are taking a break from Summoners War, at least let them know, hey, there's a Dark Blade Dancer Hall of Heroes. You might want to at least log in for the Hall of Heroes just so you have it on your account. If you want to build it, come back to the game, want to build it later, or whatever. Sneaky. Because as I started to say it, I was like, oh, that's the purpose. That's the purpose. So, because it's a very rare unit, right? LD, and it's a new LD, right? New LD4. So anyway, the strategy here is if you want to get more of these Dark Blade Dancers, you can go and get the Almighty Summoning Pieces from the Guild Shop. Get 25 of those. Do the first floor of the Hall of Heroes. Summon 25 Almighty Summoning Pieces and 25 Blade Dancer pieces, and then you get one Blade Dancer. Do that every single floor, so you want to summon one every floor. You need a lot of guild points, but just FYI, that's I like to always mention it for this. And let's see a little bit more what the Dark Blade Dancer has to offer. She's a nice unit. She's got a strip into attack. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. She's got a strip into attack. I don't know why. Maybe you want to just get into it now? That's what the video's for. That's a good, I forgot her name too, VEREESA. Because it's her, and then there's the Dark Chun-Li as well. So the big thing about her is her third skill attacks all enemies 3 times with powerful energy, 80% chance to remove beneficial effects, decrease attack power, and increase glancing hit for 2 turns. So this is very strong for the same reason that Bearing is strong too. He's got the silence, but this is good against, I mean, Bearing is strong against everything with the silence because it's just, well, except for passives. But this is really good against, like, aggressive cleave teams, against damage dealing units. Strip, attack, power break, and glancing hit. If you do this against the Lucian, if you have her, like, for example, on Swift, 105 speed, if you have her on Swift, take turn 1, you strip, you glancing hit, you attack, power break, any cleave team that is trying to hit you is automatically just nerfed to the ground. It's just, it's like GG. It's done, right? So this fantastic unit for Swift. Some people are doing her for Swift. Despair, since she has an AoE strip. Despair is also nice. Violent, you know, you can't go wrong with that. But fast. She needs to be fast. She needs to have good accuracy. However you build her, just fast and good accuracy. I personally am looking forward to doing her on Swift. And running her really, really, really fast. But Despair is also anything that strips. Anything with an AoE strip is also good on Despair. And then we have this one, triple hit, decrease attack bar, damage that ignores defense when the target's attack bar is 0. I don't know her damage with this, with the ignored defense. I know the other ones were a little bit underwhelming with the ignored defense. Also, she's a support unit, so she doesn't have high base attack. And then the first skill is just decrease the attack bar over here. So it's decrease attack bar, ignore defense, and then decrease attack bar here. So it's actually, I mean, it's not even that it's bad. Not even that's bad. Not even. It's not even that it's good in PvP. Like, this is a unit that you actually can use in, like, for example, if you're early game, you can use this in like Giants. Like Giants B12, like for first Giants B12 team, you can use VEREESA here. She's got attack bar reduction. She's got glancing hit, attack power break. This is good against the boss. So this is a unit that you can use in multiple places, not just there. I can't wait to summon her. Actually, I was looking forward to using her in like guild content, but I think that there's a lot of places that we could actually use her potentially. That are places that we don't really think about, because AoE strip, attack power break, and glancing hit. That nerfs anything that is going to do damage to you. And then this is good against bosses. So, you know what, I was going to leave it at that. But since we're already here, let's take a look at some VEREESA builds. So this one is, that's got to be, if that is not on Swift, that's got to be the fastest Despair. She doesn't have very high crit rate, though. Good accuracy. So she's very fast and good accuracy, as I was saying before. Right? So she is, yeah, if she's not on Swift, she's on the fastest Despair set I've ever seen in my life. But actually, that's not the fastest Despair. That's sad that that's not the fastest Despair set. So 22, 24, 27. Not the craziest Swift set, right? But there we go. Additional damage. She's got multi-hits, actually, so additional damage is pretty good. And then we have additional damage here, additional damage here. But look, she's 292 on Swift with 97 accuracy. Here's another one. This is the Dark Chun-Li, Dark Blade Dancers. Same thing. Chun-Li's are just basically the Street Fighter skins of the Blade Dancers. I know I've mentioned this. Some of you guys are tired of me saying this, but I have to keep mentioning it because there's new players and there's returning players that don't know that the Chun-Li's are the Blade Dancers. The Poison Masters are Dalsims. Slayers are Bisons. Ken is Shadow Claw, Ryu is Strikers. So all of those are just basically skins, Street Fighter skins on Summoners War units. But yeah, this is the Blade Dancer, is the Dark Chun-Li. It's the same exact thing. She's got, she could use some more accuracy. Speed is 141, so it's probably not on Swift. I'm going to go and say it's probably not on Swift. So this is on Despair. Speed, crit rate, and attack on Despair. And then we have skill 3 accuracy. So he's got a little bit of extra accuracy on skill 3 over here. So that kind of makes up for the runes. But yeah, additional damage is actually fantastic. I didn't really think about it until I really thought about her skills again for her multi-hit third skill, 3 attacks, and then her multi-hit second skill, 3 attacks as well. So additional damage is actually pretty good. AoE multi-hits, right? The more multi-hits, the better. Like if things are hitting 6 times... additional damage is super good. If things are hitting like once, additional damage is like, you don't care too much about it. If they're hitting multiple times the first skill, then additional damage is even better, right? So, yeah, the more hits there are in the skills, especially skill 1, the better for additional damage. So yeah, just fast and on Despair, and let's see if we can find some more. Here's another one, the Dark Chun-Li version. Again, Dark Chun-Li, Dark Blade Dancer, same exact unit. So this one is, we can see from the 144 speed that it's most likely on Despair. It is crit damage, and it is 78% accuracy. So let's take a look at the runes. Despair Focus, speed, crit damage, attack. Here's the subs on these, just going for fast, right? Just going for fast, good accuracy, and trying to get some damage in there. Here's the artifacts, additional damage. Look at all this extra additional damage. Damage dealt on water, but mostly they were just looking for this additional damage here because she's got all these multi-hits. Additional damage here again, additional damage here again. Skill 1 crit damage. But yeah, they're just going for fast, either Despair or Swift. Violent is another option, but I think Despair and Swift are really the way to go. Any stripper, anyone that has an AoE strip is good on Despair, just in general, if you guys are new, or whatever, just in general. Anyone that has an AoE strip, good on Despair. And then you want to make sure she's got accuracy, because everything has debuffs. The skill 3 you really need, for what she does, you really need accuracy on her. If you're not running her with accuracy, you're going to have really bad results on what she does. But anyway, that's it for this one. I know I'm getting this video out a little bit later than I wanted to, because I wanted to get it out right away, but I wanted to at least show you guys some different examples of builds that people are using for her. But anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty nice Hall of Heroes this time around. So anyway, like I said, that's it for this one. See you as always in the next one.